Final race weekend. We're talking qualifying this time. Come on. So, we're on Saturday. I did the test day yesterday. Sorry, it were a track day, not a test day. Really cold, really slippy. I had TDs on, which they were slippy as well, so it's one of them. I only got a 1:45, 2 seconds off, but it was just about getting the track learnt again and literally just getting a bit of a feel for being back on bike after 4 weeks. So I'm not complaining now. I'm quite happy with that. Have changed my tyres, so I've got the SC ones on, and we've got qualifying. Originally, the timetable originally said we were at third group out. 600s were before us. They've changed it. We're now first group out. So 2 minutes past 9, we're doing our qualifier. Then we've got race 1, my main man Lenny. Then we've got race 1 at 11:40. I ain't got a problem with it, apart from we are doing endurance, and qualifying for endurance is just before race 1. We've come up with a plan. Ryan's not doing endurance with us, so we're having to do a 3-manner, which just means we're doing 2 30-minute sessions each, so that's not a problem. And so we won't be using it full 40 minutes because we've all got to get ready for race 1, because we're all in newcomer or cup. So that's the only issue we've got this morning. But what we're doing, we're gonna an out lap, 4 flyers, and in lap next person, and then at least it should give us about 10 minutes just to put warmers back on bike, put the some more fuel in, and then we should be good to go for race 1. So I don't know if I'll be getting a race 1 in before. We'll have to see. Right, so we've got a good foot meeting and everything, and next time it'll be going down to grid. So catch you in a bit. That's Quali over with. Not a bad one actually, it felt good. A little bit cold, but still pushed a little bit. Obviously not the fastest I've ever gone, but that was not what it were about today. So I'm quite happy with the qualifying. There's 37 of us in the race. So out of 37, I've qualified 29th. So a little bit, I've actually beat Max, and Max is fast. I got a 144.04, and I know I've got more. I do know. I've changed my tyres, so I have, as soon as I got back in, I've changed my tyres, because I've got qualifying for endurance and the race straight after it. So I've got the brand new tyre I bought at Oulton. I did 6 laps on it, so that's going to be used for that qualifying and race one, and then new tyre for tomorrow. But I'm happy with that. I'm really happy. That puts me 5th. Yeah, that puts me 5th in our category alone. Gareth's got first. What time's Gareth done? A 1:38 Gareth's done. I don't think I'm going to sneak that 4th place off him in championship, do I? I have just seen Andy Stewart. I've just seen Andy Stewart. He's a bit creaky. He's a bit, you know, obviously he's not bouncing around, but it's brilliant to see him. And he's down here. He's supporting, obviously, Marines and that. It's good to see him. Let's put it that way. I just went round. I went to see Max, but Andy was there, so I had a chat with him. Andy, good to see him doing, and he's coming back next year, so I'll be racing against him next year in the Cup. So he's going to get better. Brilliant, you know, so that's really good. So that is qualifying over. I've got endurance in about an hour, and then my race 1. So I don't know how I'm going to video all that, but I'll have to get to it. Right, if you haven't subscribed, drop us a subscribe, drop us a like, just press a like, because then it spreads the video to the YouTube algorithm. And there's a hype button. If you can find it, if you can, press that, and it also does the same. It'd be much appreciated. And I will catch you for qualifying first, and then race 1. See you later.